My friend, it's a lonely journey. Oh, yeah, journey. Oh, yeah. Okay, hi, guys. Yep, here we are. It's Wednesday night, April 26th, year of our Lord 2026. Now, jeez. So I put up a few topics. I'm hoping that somebody will chime in soon. No indications. I have a funny feeling I'll be doing this all by myself tonight. Now, by the way of introduction, Evil Empire did kind of suggest strongly that I should do a little homework on what is called the Pale of Settlement. Now, this is a point of history. Pale of Settlement is a region. By today's maps, that would have been part of Belarus, Western Russia, Poland, and Austria. I'll put up a map to show it. In any event, this region kind of developed mostly through the 1700s. It was started by Catherine of Russia. However, the kickoff was another series of events to the west involving what was called the partitions of Poland. I did not know that there was a time when what we know today as Poland did not exist. That's right, did not exist. Call them annexations, call them slicing it up, baby. But bit by bit through the 1700s, Poland was taken up a bit by Austria, a bit by Russia, a bit by Prussia, until there was no more Poland, no more. Okay, until 1918. And then somehow Poland came back into existence in 1918. Another piece of history I would do well to look into. So the point of the Pale of Settlement was it was supposed to be a place where they would, quote, concentrate the Jewish population. Now, one of the things that I find curious, now I don't have all the statistics, but there are two that I'd like to share with you. One was the fact that the number of Jews in that region was around 5 million. Okay. Curiously, that was sort of about the same as the starting population of Israel in the 1940s. I think. I have to go double check that. In any event, that constituted about roughly 15%, 10 to 15% of the population in that area. And I just find it strange that you would have had a population that was such a small part of the total that would get treated this way. And, I have to accept that back then there were very sharp lines that they drew between the people that were considered Roman Catholic and Protestant and those who were not. And the most common group of people who were not, that's right, they were the Jews. And so they got sequestered in some fashion, as well as all these other guidelines, rules, restrictions, prohibitions that interfere with their ability to function like everybody else. So it's amazing that they survived as they did, all I can say. But I think the one piece of this information that really still kind of befuddles me is that there was never a time when the Jewish population was going to be some kind of significant majority, not even close. It was more like a barely registering minority, yet there they were. So that's that. Like I said, that's the part that has me a little befuddled. But if we get a chance later, I'll put up the map and we can get into it. Now, Connecticut, yes, once again, is on my mind. And election fraud is a big part of it. There are at least two things I'm going to chip in on here. I've mentioned Melissa Ramirez. So that is a meal that is on slow burn on a back burner right now. And don't be surprised that it comes forward and maybe quicker than we expect. So the other parts, though, Wanda Gita Pataki, if I've got her name correct, has certainly been a celebrity in Connecticut when it comes to election fraud. It all started when she was caught on camera early one morning in the lobby of, I think, City Hall, stuffing a mail-in box with ballots, which in Connecticut is considered illegal, but she was doing it anyway. So, and she's been caught since then doing other illegal things. It's like she can't get a clue. And I guess she feels very comfortable that the whole state, it will pretty much protect her, and that may turn out to be the case until she shows up in a federal courtroom. And that, I believe, is something that she is having to confront, I believe, soon. There's a state case. Now, I find this remarkable, as it was reported by Jesse Waters on Fox News not too long ago. She was brought in the courtroom, and the state of Connecticut was offering her, I believe it was the state of Connecticut. Again, I feel like I have to go back and double check these things. What's the matter with me? But the state was offering her a deal where she could avoid going to jury trial. She didn't take the deal. She didn't take the 3 years of probation. So she wants to take it to the mat. So she seems to be very confident that she'll get away with it, even though she was caught dead to rights, and she's been engaging in other behavior. So I guess the question will be whether or not this other behavior will be treated as admissible evidence for this trial. Anyway, I sit here, as others do, when we see this information, and we just have to wonder if there isn't something, totally wrong, totally out of shape, out of sense, out of order with respect to our judicial system in Connecticut. Just astonishing. In any event, okay, so there is that. Meantime, there's this other thing that's bothering me. It's painful. There's a woman. Her name is Linda D'Alessio. I reached out to her, haven't heard from her, about the fact that she presented evidence of election fraud in Connecticut to state senators Rob Sampson and Matt Blumenthal, Republican and Democrat, respectively. And neither of them have responded to this evidence. Not, thank you, we're in receipt, we'll be considering it. Not, don't bother us, don't darken our door again. Not, gee, this is important, we'll have to share this with the federal government. No, none of that. Just dead silence, crickets. And I'm sorry, it makes me wonder, what's this? Lamont touts Know Your Rights Toolkit for Connecticut residents, regardless of their legal status. Know your rights, huh? That's a joke. It's since this has popped up, courtesy of Connecticut Sentinel, it is astonishing to me how candidates, even an incumbent like Lamont, get away with this time and again. You have this disgusting, phony display of what we'll call sensibility when it comes to governing when you're running for office. And then when you get elected, you go back to doing the stupid stuff. You go right back and you do the stupid stuff. So now he wants to talk about a Know Your Rights toolkit for Connecticut residents, regardless of their legal status, which obviously refers to illegals. Know your rights if you're illegal. I would be suggesting to you, the audience, that perhaps Mr. Lamont might be making a few things up in order to get people to participate in the legal process, even though they have no business doing so. That would just be me. Anyway, so again, we're confronted with this, flagrant fraud. It's in your face. And sure, the Democrats in Connecticut couldn't care less, but someone like Rob Sampson should be responding to this evidence. And as far as I can tell, he has not. So I'm going to, keep the pressure up on Linda, and I'd like to see just what evidence she's referring to. Now, if it's the Unite for Freedom data showing some 250,000 extra votes, in the 2024 election. Okay, but there might be other evidence. There's so damn much stuff going on. It is ridiculous. So those are some of the things that are bothering me right now. Now, of course, in the news, I need to mention in passing, not in passing, but acknowledge it. There was this flash flood on the Nepal-China border. Something like 43 American tourists happened to be there, and they were killed. And then there were a lot of others. And I'll tell you, the pictures of this flash flood were pretty horrifying. So it's like a deep ravine, and you have people down in the ravine working, and here comes this gigantic flood of water, and they wouldn't have had a chance. No. So now the question is, how much damage of what type has been done? Communist China has been accused of not really responding in an appropriate manner, not doing what they can. So that's another discussion, but that's part of the story. And, we can only just hope for the best for the people that are survivors, and that this can be taken care of in some kind of way. But it's a hell of a place to be, That's what, up in the Himalayas. And what else do we have? Yeah, know your rights again. Yeah. Oh, God. Anyway, so we're going to let that part go for now. And I'm going to bring up the other interesting news piece, which is going to cause me to go on yet another rant. My apologies, another rant. So here I go. Yep, there it was in the news. What's that Air Force plane at C-17 Globemaster doing, flying from Riga, Latvia to some airport near Moscow or in Moscow? What's that all about? Well, it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, there was a certain person on board who is of note, and that would be United States CIA Director John Ratcliffe. So he had felt that it was necessary to pay Russian officials a visit for certain undisclosed purposes, but I think we can kind of take a guess. Two big speculations are that CIA has information suggesting that Russia's getting ready to pull a fast one. Okay, Ricky. All right.
Hello, folks.
All right. Just as I'm talking about pulling a fast one, you show up. Okay.
I like making people crazy. Right now, I'm in the middle of, I just got done. I don't know. The sun was still out when I was working on this. Hold on. Let's flip the camera around. I know I can do it on this one.
Okay, but wait. Where is your better half?
I was in the middle of mixing down. Oh, come on. This thing's like.
Yeah, okay. He'll be back. He'll be back. Right. So which deceit was I talking about this time? All right. We're the numbers. We want the numbers. Connecticut and Stephanie Thomas, you can count on, will continue to lie, mislead, deceive, misdirect people while we work on getting to the bottom of the truth, and what a truth it's going to be. So last night I talked about the evil flower of Connecticut. Give it time. All right, so let's see, Ricky. All right.
I don't know what just happened there. I tried to flip the camera and everything went berserko, but here, instead of flipping the camera, I'll show you what I've been up to.
All right. What's this? Okay.
This is a full-on live album mix that is being shipped to after it goes from here. They put it in, it's got to go to mastering. Yes. And then it goes from the mastering to the studio and it gets put along with the video. Pretty wild how that shit works, huh?
Well, the technology is changing.
Well, I don't have any hold on, I think I pulled my headphones out. I had to use not one but two computers to make this all happen tonight. Oh, look, there she is.
Oh, hi, Irene. Hi, darling. How you doing?
Irene, tell them what I got stuck doing all day today.
Hold on. What's the actual word? Where you reproduce someone's audio. There's a word though. Oh.
Look, I'm doing Dancing Cat.
Yeah, so he
Oh, is that true?
It's Dancing Cat.
It took like 3 hours for him to do
I'm
He's
alone.
amazing. I don't know how he does it.
I'm alone.
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
When he
It's
puts his,
because you married a very smart man. That's how he's doing it.
I did. He's a nutty professor. He's an organized mess.
All I know is this is
You know
gonna
what
be.
I learned? Don't touch it because he knows if I touch something.
This is yeah. Look, who
Yeah.
wants to buy this? I'll give it to you for free.
Well, first of all, no one said a genius is easy to live with, but
I need this out of here. It still works. It just has a one black jet that doesn't work anymore.
That's
And it comes with all the refillables. What?
Record saying.
yes,
I like throwing monkey wrenches into this whole thing.
You can put your. There you go. I said it's never. I said it's never easy to live with a genius.
Yes.
What's a genius?
30 years.
Okay, you can testify.
What's a genius?
Geniuses have their ups and downs, their good moments, their bad moments.
But you know what? My parents love him, and he's kind of like a little bit like my dad, who turned 89 yesterday. So
Well, why don't you tell Court what your dad did for a living?
he was a
He's
teacher.
nice.
Biology.
No. He was a biologist.
Master's from Yale.
He graduated from Yale. He's the most humble guy ever, and he sang in the church choir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, so he taught. Wait,
Biology.
he was a professor of biology.
He is a double master's from Yale.
Okay. All right. Well, I can understand that very easily.
Yep.
Biology is an absolutely fascinating subject.
That's probably why I do what I do. Ultrasound and radiology.
Yeah. It just, you end up going a lot of different directions and, yes. So anyway, what's this monster machine back here? Is that a printer?
Oh God, it's a printer.
And what's wrong with it?
The main black jet crapped out, and it's 20 years old. You can't find parts for it anymore. But I'll tell you what.
Yes.
I printed a lot of gay posters on that shit.
Are you
Gay
alive?
posters?
Yeah.
Oh God! All right.
Yeah, Irene, what did I print on this thing?
It was
Gay posters.
No, but you
Get ready for this, Court. This is gonna be a good night tonight. We're going all over the map today.
Okay.
All right. So somebody, a client of mine,
Yeah.
back in the day, he was a fireman,
Mm-hmm.
and he was known for doing. See, Irene knows. Red Hot Pony Express. Wait, where's that picture of you? It's somewhere on the wall somewhere. But
Red Hot Pony.
all right, we're not showing that one. Right. So
Yeah.
he used to do the all male strip review. Oh wait, the light.
What?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna say his name.
Oh, okay. Some
Okay.
individual. All
Yeah.
right.
So what happened to him is he was getting ready to leave Milford, Connecticut, and he built this gigantic house out in Georgia. And he sent his wife down there to take care of the house. And when he got down there, well, let's just say she was shacking up. All right.
Oh, boy.
And for whatever reason, he has now became a drag queen. The guy that was like, ladies, don't get too close to my wiener, you'll get cockeyed, to now I'm a drag queen.
Yeah, the connection is a little hard to establish, at least in my limited brain.
Well, think like this, Court. What do beavers need?
What to do.
Hardwood. Come on, Court. Let's have some fun with this show tonight.
You're doing good. You're doing
The
good.
world's going to hell in a handbasket. We might as well just have it. Let's go full on today.
Well, I did talk earlier before you got here about Evil Empire wanted me to talk about the Pale of Settlement.
Pale of Settlement. Give me a little bit of background of what you looked into, and I'll help you out through this skippity doo-dah through this park.
Okay, so the Pale of Settlement was a region that kind of overlapped Western Russia, Belarus, part of Poland, and part of Austria.
Oh, okay, yeah. So where Ukraine is now, this makes sense. All right.
Yeah, Ukraine.
Because in the earlier, he's going way back. So,
So the thing is, the Settle of Palement, the Pale of Settlement, as it was described, was created by Catherine the Great back in the. What's the matter?
I got like 3 chins on this camera view.
Oh, okay. I'm not
even fat. I barely break 180, but I feel like Weird Al. I'm fat. I know it.
No, I missed that one from Weird Al. Okay. All right. Anyway, so the settlement of Pale of Settlement was supposed to be a place to sequester, gather Jews, and to constrain their ability to move. In fact, I'd say the concept of a smart city probably started with what was done to Jews in the Pale of Settlement. You could only live in certain towns, and then travel would be restricted. You could only have certain jobs.
Well, what do you think they're doing with those flock cameras, right? Everyone's like, oh, the flock cameras, right? These aren't there for your safety. They're there to tell you went out of your zone. It's pretty obvious what's going on with that shit.
That hasn't happened yet, but in due time, nonetheless. But, when you think about surveillance, the problem is the more you think of
I have a little too high, and it might have been feeding back. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When you think about surveillance, you begin to realize that we're being surveilled at least a half dozen different ways already.
You're being surveillanced they got you on your credit cards, right? My credit card thinks that I smoke Newports and drink a lot of beer. That's because of Nugget. I let her here, take my card, go buy what you need, right? And I have no debt to the credit card companies or any of the banks. Plus, they pay me. Like I get credits. It's crazy how it all works.
Okay, yes, but
they want you hooked on it, and now the new one's going to be the cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency is going to be. That's why they're going to collapse the dollar, because they want you in this cryptocurrency that is that they're going to use to control you. And if you don't have the cryptocurrency, guess what? You're going to be the guys that they made laws in their towns that said you can't have a tent underneath a bridge.
Can't have one. We encourage you to go there instead.
I don't know if it's happened out here in Connecticut, but I know in California they wipe out the. Did you ever see some of the stuff that's going on out there in California, especially over there in Venice Beach? Holy smokes, dude! Crazy.
I was in Venice Beach a very, very long time ago, and I know that it's changed.
Oh, it ain't the same place. But this is all done by. It's oh man, I'm sorry, I'm stuttering here.
But slow down. You got to go from 7 to 8.
All right, the gears are turning, Court, and I don't have enough time to get it out because I'm only going to be here, for an hour in this podcast, and I'm going to try to get a lot out in a short period of time.
Oh, don't worry. I'm ready to get you all worked up. So just keep going.
I like getting worked up. I just, how I laugh.
Right.
As long as you don't give me this. Wait, Court, don't give me this. Nope.
What?
Oh, no. I dropped the tablet.
Yeah.
Wait, am I back on?
Yes, you are.
I don't see it. Hold on. I lost you. Wait, might be this one. There we are.
Yes.
Ricky, shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
You didn't do it. No, Eric. That's Eric's. Eric gets mad and he pounds on the desk. But you did it the other day too, and I got a kick out of that too. I'm the expert here. You don't know nothing about real estate, man. I thought Jason and I were gonna fall over laughing, but
Yeah. It happens. We've known each other a long time.
I know. I'm like I said, I'm the guest here. And I feel very privileged to be on your live stream. So
All right. So you get ready now. So this is
wait.
Yes.
I want you to tell the listening audience who
Yes.
might watch this live or may watch it in a replay where we're going. I got to run over because I just got out. My ears are relaxing now from mixing a whole album, and I'm gonna have a beer because that was stressful. That was a lot of work. So I'm gonna grab myself a brewski, and
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. I was not going to entitle myself to that same pleasure just now. But we'll be patient. Anyway, so there's lots to talk about. What have I left out here? Well, I started to talk about what happened in Moscow. I bet you Rick doesn't know about that. And that, so now I know Rick doesn't like the CIA, but sometimes the CIA might happen to perform a useful social function. That's the part that we'll get to debate and discuss as I calmly await his return. Not quite sure what to make of that flashing green light there.
I ran to the package store. I'm back.
Oh, okay. And what kind of beer do you like, young man?
Well, it's not Yingling, even though I wear the hat, but I get paid to wear it.
Seriously?
Oh, I'm only kidding, Court.
Hey, you know, people, companies, they do weird things.
No, actually, I don't have any other endorsements on me. It's not like I'm at a professional bowling show or something like that.
All right, well, let me set it up this way. Bud or Sam?
Say again?
Bud or Sam?
You know, Budweiser tastes, it's easier to go down, but it's better than Coors. How about that?
What happened to Sam Adams?
It's a little too heavy for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'll get a little heartburn action with that.
Well, you know there are over 60 different types of Sam Adams brews.
I know. Well, I remember when Sam's came out. I have the.
They have a cream ale.
You gotta remind me. I'm gonna take a picture, send it to you of the original Sam's thing that we have at the restaurant. You're gonna get a kick out because Sam's came out in the 80s.
Yes, that's right.
So, yeah, I got to meet the dude and the whole nine, but whatever. The brewmaster. But now we got New England Brewery over there in Amity.
Okay. I mean, there's so many microbreweries around. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but they were the next big one that happened out here. Now you got Bad Sons over in the valley. Yeah, you're right. And then you had the guy that was incorporating weed with his beer, and he goes on PLR, one of the biggest radio stations, morning shows, and goes, "Oh, we have THC in our beer," and boy, did the state of Connecticut freak out about that.
Yes, as they should. Jeez. See, this kind of violates a stereotype. A lot of people say beer drinkers don't like pot smokers, and pot smokers don't like beer drinkers.
I'm not a pot smoker, but
now you got beer drinkers.
Brody Nugget is, but he just quit. He just quit on me today.
Oh, well, that's good. All I can say is good for him. That's a smart move, as far as I'm concerned. No, there are definitely. Oh, what's the name? Scromiting? Have you heard of scromiting?
That's the first time I've heard that term. Court, give me the Webster dictionary.
That is, I think, repeated. Microbreweries are a joke. No, they're not. Come on, Evil Empire.
Oh, John, if you're watching, I can't see the anything in the text unless Court highlights it underneath. I know he has the option to do that.
Anyway, so scromiting is from too much pot, current pot, and vomiting and nausea and just getting sick from it. It's called scromiting.
Got me. The only time I've ever had any was when the initial back break happened.
Yeah.
And after they gave me those little white pills that are now illegal,
Yeah.
It was the size of it was like,
Yeah. Okay.
not small. And it only took 5 seconds.
What did it do?
Made your body numb fast.
Hmm.
I had no pain. I couldn't feel anything. And I was able to sleep, Court. So I'm saying it was kind of a blessing because the day before I had to stand up all night long. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't lay on my stomach. I couldn't lay on my back, and then I went to this, Irene made me an appointment because, she works in the medical field. Went there in the morning. Guy gives me an x-ray. I'm like, guy, the x-ray ain't going to show you something. It ain't the bone. It's the discs. They blew up.
What? What?
Yeah, because every day I was going down a lot of stairs with 100 to 200 pounds of weight and constantly doing it over and over and over.
Yeah, not good.
Made the discs finally just give out. And I remember I felt like I got electrocuted. It was the strangest thing. Now when the initial injury happened, it didn't hurt. Oh, the pale Jewish.
So, Evil Empires is quizzing me here. The big settlement in New Jersey is called Lakewood. You might be right about that.
Lakewood. Yep. And there's another one too. Oh, yeah, that's right. We left off with Lakewood. I forgot about that. And they're having like 8 to 9 kids each. And they're asked, what do you do for a living? Oh, we don't have a job. Gives us our money.
Jewish women don't have a lot of children.
You know why Jewish women are so hot? Because they came from Ukraine. Yeah. Did you ever see the Ukrainians? What? That was bad timing. Yeah. No, I'm just laughing.
All right. Well, the bad joke is Jewish women like to talk so much.
I'm going to unplug the grill in here.
No, I'm going to be cooking on it in a few. All right, unplug it. She's unplugging the flat grill. I'm getting ready to. As soon as I get off the stream, I got to eat. I haven't eaten all day today. I only eat today. That's all.
Okay. So anyway, Jewish women like to talk so much they don't like to put anything in their mouth.
Court.
Not my joke.
This is why I like being on the show with you. You get. We both have this crazy sense of humor sometimes.
Right.
All right, so what you got here? Yes, this is where they're all going to be going back to the great exodus.
What?
Of Israel is going to be heading. Oh no, hon! No, hon, you have to leave that light on. I'm in the dark.
I'm the one that turned it on.
No, I turned it on and I walked out here, honey. Thank you. Jesus, I don't get just.
Of course, she's not trying to sabotage you. She'd never do that.
What's new, Court? Every time I'm on a live stream with you.
That's right. That's a new adventure.
I know. Just shut the door. Close. There you go. Big girl, learn something new. Put your big shoes on. Yeah, there you go. All right. I love Irene, but man.
So here's the thing. If the 3 Sturges were to come back, right? And there was an opening for one. Which one would you be?
Oh, I'd definitely be Mo.
Definitely be Mo?
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Not Curly?
Which one would you be, Court?
Curly. Hands down.
Who's going to take the 3rd spot of the whole gang? Where's Alan been?
I guess that leaves Eric then, yeah.
No, where's Alan been?
So this is another thing. There's a little falling out between Eric and Alan.
Oh no, really?
Yes.
All right, we won't.
I'm hoping it hasn't. I mean, efforts to resolve it have been made, but it hasn't happened. So Anyway, so we got Evil Empire all worked up here again. Let's see here. Rick, I hope you're going to be okay. Talking about last night's show. Now,
Oh, fine. Don't worry. Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to read the comments because I'm sitting on the tablet here.
All right, so I got the map from the internet. There were a lot of
I see this. Yo, this is the real deal.
Well, this is the best map I was able to find. One with more detail would be better. But so you get the idea there. You see the word Russia there.
And you know, Court, look how. So what is this? This is 300 years ago, right?
Well, yeah. So I mean, it's not
No, but
1917, but that isn't quite. Well, maybe it is.
yeah, no, it says 1970 to 1970. Sorry, let me say it again. 1772 to 1970. My brain is a little mush because I've been in the studio for 8 hours straight.
Beer mush. So,
No, I'm getting ready for it. Oh, there's Persia right over there to your left, right? Yep.
no,
Look at this.
no, that's not where
Now-
Persia is.
Now,
You mean Prussia?
is it Prussia? I thought it said Persia.
Yes, Prussia.
Because it's so small on the screen. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what
Okay.
I'm looking at here. But we know that Russia went in and pushed these people. This is why they all started going towards Europe.
Well, not quite.
Am I right, Evil Empire? John?
No.
I like to say John. He knows.
Okay. According to the all-knowing internet, what started this was in plural the partitions of Poland, and the partitions of Poland took place between, I'm going to get the dates wrong, 1715 and 1790 something or other. Okay, so the partitions of Poland was when Russia took a piece of Poland, Prussia took a piece of Poland, Austria took a piece of Poland, until finally by 1790 or something, Poland no longer existed. And Poland did not come back into existence until 1918. So a lot of what we're seeing here is what is today's Poland, although where you draw the line is a little unclear. But it was the partitions that started the process, because the partitions then started to push a lot of the Jews towards Russia, right? And then the Russians said, we don't want these Jews going into the interior of Russia, so we're going to create a place.
Or, I don't think they were called Jews yet.
Well, Hebrews, fine, but
No, I don't think they were Hebrews. I think they were Khazaria.
no,
Khazarians?
no,
Does that make sense?
us talking.
John,
Would not have called themselves.
type the word in I'm looking for. I know you know. I know you definitely
First of
know.
all, I mean, all right. So here's, I guess, there's some confusion here. You had what I call Hebrews or Jewish people through 1700, all throughout Europe. In the Mideast, you had some small colonies in India and China and Africa, okay, and some in America. And somehow all of these are Khazarians? No, that would not be right. Okay?
I'm listening. I'm just saying, like,
The Khazarians,
some of the things that I have of read,
yes,
and you have to go all the way back to Albert Pike.
yeah.
And when I say Albert Pike, some people go, "Oh, Star Trek! I remember Albert Pike. He was a dead guy that had a body that went bleep 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 from Star Trek."
Okay, yes.
But why did this guy, and same with
All right, so let me start. with-
I'm trying to remember the name. I want to say Albert Callister, Mr. Collie, what was that song by Ozzy Osbourne? Mr. Collie.
Really?
My head is so fried from having headphones on and in the studio, so I'm trying to get through this today.
All right. So first of all, Judaism, Hebrews, if you will, long predate the Khazarians.
Right. Okay.
The
We're gonna bring
Khazarians
this,
were
by the way, we're gonna
small
bring this
geographic
all the
areas.
way back to the Freemasons.
Oh,
Too.
Aleister Crowley. What?
That's it. That's it. Thank you. What was that, John? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa. Aleister Crowley was a what's the word I'm looking for?
He wore a hat that had a big triangle like this on it. Right.
All right. The simplest way I can put it was that Aleister Crowley was quote into the occult.
Well, they all are.
No,
It all has to do with reaching to the other realm.
the Khazarians.
Well, they're part of it.
We got to again.
People that are calling themselves Hebrews are not Hebrews currently.
All right. So where are the real Hebrews?
Well, they were in Egypt. They
Well,
were in Palestine.
yes.
And there was a deal made in 1913 with British Petroleum, BP.
Yes.
BP had made a deal with the people over in Iran back at that time.
Correct.
And Iran said, no bueno. And they took back their property,
Well,
their
that
minerals, their resources.
part would
Okay,
be
shake your head. It's
No.
okay. I don't yell. I like listening. Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead, Court.
The deal was cut, so the name was changed, but I think it became British Petroleum that owned these oil assets in Iran, and they stayed. They didn't go.
But see,
They were thrown out.
what is happening? Because I'm trying to give a Reader's Digest with a long past and what is currently going on. This is why I send you in the time machine, and I said, Court, take a look at what was the headlines in 1970. What were the headlines on these papers? Or what were the headlines in 1980? Right? Why did Ronald Reagan fire all the air traffic controllers? You remember that? I know you were alive for this.
Sure, I remember that.
Remember this?
It was a big
You want to
deal.
know why?
Why?
Because the Air Force was going to go up there and start blasting us with this crud that they're spraying on us on a daily these days, and these guys were going to rat them out.
The air. Wait. But wait. Chemtrails didn't start back then.
Oh yeah, they did. Geoengineering. But Ronald Reagan got rid of these guys because they were going to go full force at this point.
Well, that's not the story I
And
remember.
Ronald Reagan, again,
It had to do with unionization.
he was your modern day Donald Trump. All right, Donald Trump is an actor. Ronald Reagan was an actor. All right, they got all the goods on him. I don't know what they had on Ronald Reagan. Remember, they sent him out to the farm.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Nancy Reagan, war against drugs. Yeah, you're behind all the drugs coming in to Arkansas.
No, what are you talking? That was Clinton. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Clinton was a governor.
Yes. Do you think Clinton had anything to do with Reagan?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's the same characters and the same players, and they're all connected.
You know, when I look at the night sky, I see a lot of stars.
Oh, I do. Like out here where I live on the mountain, you know, I remember 20 years ago following certain star formations
Yes.
through the night,
Yeah.
and wondering, well, what's moving? Is it us or is it the stars? And different star formations at different times of the year. So, yeah, at least up here in my neck of the woods,
Yeah.
there's it's very easy to follow this stuff. So it's certain in the wintertime, I'm looking at a different star constellation than I'm looking at in the summer.
Correct. Yes, that's right. Of course.
I'm just saying, Court, these are observations. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, hey, this is the stuff I see.
Anyway,
I know
so,
everyone wants to make me look nuts. More, Eric wants to make me look nuts. I'm not nuts, Eric.
okay, so the
I said it on the camera.
right,
I
so
know you're
the-
watching. You're spying, leaking in.
okay. The all-knowing internet says the chemtrails conspiracy theory originated in the mid 1990s. It gained traction following the publication of an Air Force research paper in 1996 titled Weather as a Force Multiplier, Owning the Weather in 2025.
Well, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is Eric brought it up yesterday. I have forgotten all about a lot of this stuff.
Right? Mhm.
Just remember the reason why they fired all those air traffic controllers in the 80s.
Yeah, well, the
Reagan
reason
was behind it. They had
why-
Reagan by the balls, just like they got Trump by the balls right now.
What do you mean he fired them?
He fired him.
Yes. How do they have him by the balls if he fired them?
Because he's the CEO of the Corporation of the United States, which became a corporation in 1871, Court. You know? So he's the corporation, and they're like, hey, Ronnie, you know what? You don't do what we're going to do. It was the early Epstein files, we'll call it. There's been tons of them. I showed you. I gave you the gemstone files where it had to go against Kennedy and all of them. And it's all there. It just changes names. It's the game always plays the same. So if you know the rules of the game, it's easy to see through it. You just go, hello.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
it's stupid easy to see it, Court. And like, and watch, we'll bring it back to local politics. All right. Let's just go with this race that's going on between Ned Lamont and Ryan Fazio, right? So
Yes.
let's break this down really quick. I asked Ryan Fazio right to his face. I go, you know that the income tax in the state of Connecticut was only supposed to be for 1 year, and it has never gone. And that was when Weicker was in. I said, when are you going to repeal the income tax? And this Emmer says, oh, it's going to take me 2 terms.
Oh, 2 terms. Really? Precisely 2 terms. You
Right
mean
there, I knew he was
very
I knew he was a fraud. So all of these people that are playing the political ball field are all liars. All of them. And when the general population starts to wake up and realize that all these politicians are frauds, watch how the world will change like that. Because these asses are going to run their asses out of wherever they are.
Mhm.
Get your money out of the banks. Okay. The banks own. This is the other thing. This is why they want you on the digital credit or digital world or whatever. The easier they get you into this digital prison, they got you because you'll believe in it.
All right. Can I just deal with an inconsistency?
Go ahead, Court. I digress. The floor is yours. I'm going to have a sip of beer and listen.
Go sip away. So on the one hand, you are pointing to the same players just changing their stripes, okay? But then you jump on digital currency as a fait accompli without using the same reasoning. And that reasoning is that the name and character of digital currency will change into something else. It'll be digital currency without realizing it. So,
well, the dollar's already fake. You had it with Nixon, where they, at one time you could take your money and bring it to the bank, and they had to give you silver. This is so stupid and simple. They took the wealth, made monopoly money, and then handed that to the people and said, "You will believe in it, and it works for you, and it works for people."
Well, this is part of how the government. Anyway, I want to respond to that, but Evil Empire is having some fun here. Let's see. Let me
No,
go.
John, I wish I could read what you're writing. I'm guaranteeing you're right on my page.
All right off the bat, he says, this is not true. The map is incorrect. It was populated by the Karazians. It's the Khazarians.
Yeah, the Khazarians.
Okay, but he said Karazians. It's okay. It's okay.
He's right.
He says this, but again, we're having a definitional problem here. I'm almost certain that if you were to interview people who were in the Pale of Settlement at the time, they would not have identified themselves as Khazarians. Okay? Now, stay with me, Ricky. You're right there, he says.
John, I wish I could. I got to rely on Court to give me what you're saying. So go ahead.
Reading this is the Mason who worshipped Satan. Yeah. Okay, we heard that.
No, he's right. So
I'm not saying he's wrong.
Court, I sent you that 6-hour-long video of that gentleman from Australia.
Right.
That went through the process and put his life on the line because he knew everything was wrong about it. He showed you the witchcraft of the Masons. Everything. In that long video, he had the book.
The higher levels, right?
Yes. Yeah. The regular Freemasons, like, oh, I'm coming over here to make, I want to just, I'm just hanging out so I can make contacts so I can get a job.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking the high level guys. The regular Mason guys that you're like, in your regular club down the road have no effing clue. And go think about this for a minute, Court. Every town has one of these clubs.
Sure. Well, it's a long history.
Everyone. Like where you live, is there a Freemason building?
Not in Killingworth.
Really?
No.
All right.
Population 6,000.
I know we got one in North Haven, and it's right on the green. And one of the weirdest things I ever saw them do, we were having a concert out in the North Haven Green, and they lit their sign up in red. I was like, "Whoa, devil!"
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Anyway, so devil, Aleister Crowley. Okay, look. Aleister Crowley devoted his life to this. Not some guy who had something else to do and every so often would come back and, try.
He wanted to be the ultimate sorcerer. Oh my God. Am I saying the word right? Sorcerer. I'm feeling like Frisbee. Sorcerer. Witchcraft. He wanted to be the ultimate wizard.
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz. That's what he was going for.
All right, so he's in a category by himself. So, if you're gonna try to cast him as a historian or as somehow
not as a historian. This is the guy that broke through the barrier, right? And now this totally makes sense about submarines too, and I'll get into this as we go. The gentleman was able to break through the barrier and contact the evil spirits.
Yes.
The evil spirits. Because what I'm trying to tell you, Court, this is a war between God and Luther.
Okay, so his ability to contact them, I believe the evil spirits were not very pleased.
Yeah,
don't bother me. You little, don't bother me. Us evil spirits got more important things to do than deal with you.
Look at this. If you take the black holes behind me, look, I look like an evil spirit.
Yeah. And you're proud of it. Okay.
No.
Right.
I am not one.
All right. You need a green
I was
sheet.
not one where the serpent had spoken to me and said, hey, you got to take a bite of this apple. Did you ever notice that Apple computers, why is it called Apple? And why does it have a bite out of it? Let that one sink in for a minute, Court.
Well, the story I heard, yes, okay, you can go with that. But the story I heard is that before the company was formed, Steve Jobs had taken a trip to India, and he met some guru, and there
Yeah.
was a ceremony,
Uh-huh.
and I think the guru was hinting that he was going to do something very important, and he was laughing all the time.
Oh man.
So the apple,
What was so
nation, sin.
where look where we're going right now as a world. As a world.
Yeah. Not
They're
good.
gonna try to tell you a computer is going to be your God.
Well, they're all right. Okay. All I can say is right now that idea has not gained a lot of traction. Sure,
That's all right.
there's a church,
I'm telling you from the
church of
future.
AI in San Francisco, but what would you expect from San Francisco?
Bunch of people peeing on the street these days. What happened to the days where they had those two little twins that were living in a building with Bob Saget? Oh, wait. Don't touch Bob Saget. He touched those girls. Oh, did I say that? Oh.
I'm sure there were more. He was part of the network.
It's all right, internet. I'm allowed to say it, so keep coming at me.
Right. All right. So, Ricky, I got you. Then he says, Satan worshiper. And then because they sacrifice children to Moloch.
Yes, they do.
So let me understand. Everybody who goes to Bohemian Grove then is a Khazarian?
No. Let's back up to what John was saying.
Yes.
They've been throwing. This is Moloch. You have to sacrifice
A child.
something to get the power of what the devil will give you.
Mm-hmm.
John, did I say that clear? I think I said it pretty clear on that one.
Clear enough to know what you're saying.
Okay, so you give up a family member. Perfect example. Michael Jordan. What happened? His dad, right?
Yeah.
Oh, murdered. Who else was in this? And that I know that was in this cult. I got to get my brain in hyper mode here. And,
All right, so I'll just rattle it. I'll try
well,
to.
we have Tom. Well, we already talked about the Red Shoe Club too. That all goes hand in hand. But by the way, for the record, I am not part of this.
Part of what?
Everything I'm about to say that comes out of my mouth.
You're trolling.
No, I'm an investigator for Yankee T News. That's what I am.
That'll get you thrown in jail.
I am bringing the heat. Okay. I have not ever seen the things that I have seen in person. I have not participated in any of this, and I don't approve of any of this.
Right. If anything, you're trying to warn the world.
Some people will do anything for money, and it's amazing.
Well, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Don't move. Stay right there. There was an interesting clip that basically said, believe what they say. And there was a series of famous recording artists confessing they had sold their soul to the devil.
Well, yes, you have Bob Dylan, who said the chief master.
Right.
He said it. He said it right on camera.
Yep.
I sold my soul to the chief master. Who is that? That's in the Masonic. It's in the Masonic Bible.
Okay, so there's him.
Yeah.
And there was the other one. Are you ready? Justin Timberlake.
I never saw. Well,
Said it.
we go into Britney Spears too, but
And,
But I never worked for Justin, so I don't know, and I
think the
cannot.
devil screwed up on that one.
With what?
Britney Spears.
No, she was selling sex. Look at her. Look at the people that run the business. They're all pedophiles. Look at the guy that was running Nickelodeon. He was a fucking oh, damn it! I'm not supposed to swear. Sorry. Redact that.
But
he was a straight up pedophile.
Hold on there, boy. If I was the devil and I was looking for souls, I would like to get a little bonus out of this deal in the form of my clients producing more souls that I can.
I told you this is going to be a good show tonight, Court.
Yes.
So,
and on that count, Brittany's done a lousy job.
With what? She has a double.
Bringing in more souls.
No. I feel really bad for the girl. I mean, anybody that has ever grown up in that being a child in the industry at that age, you are so susceptible to the way it works. And then when you try to explain it,
yes,
it just they're gonna bury you in the ground. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I want to talk about how I got raped by this particular producer or something. Nope, not gonna happen. Like another weird one was Oprah Winfrey. Oh,
yeah, true. Well, do you think she sold her soul to the devil?
Oh, absolutely. I think all of them did. I think you go all the way down to The Rock, to who else in that world?
How about Amy Grant?
Amy Grant. No, you talk about Amy Grant,
Christian music artist.
Yeah, I know. I used to play her song, but I'm telling you that comes right down to the blonde girl. Her father was a priest. What was her name? Jessica Simpson. Amy Grant and Jessica Simpson fell down the same road.
Wait, say that again. Jessica
Simpson
and
Amy Grant. Amy Grant was in the 90s. Jessica Simpson was late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Her father was a man of the collar, as we supposedly heard, but I would never sell my daughter out like that. But
wait, so I'm confused. Are you saying you think Amy Grant then is also in league with the devil?
No. Amy Grant got that record deal. It was called, I think the song was called Baby Baby.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And it was the only song. She didn't sell out. Mm-hmm. But she sold out to someone to get that record in my hand to put on a record player that broadcast all over the radio.
Okay.
A lot of people don't understand the media world. The media world is owned by a certain group of people, and they won't let you just randomly grab stuff. I mean, they let me go buck wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But eventually they, after 10 years, they're like, all right, Rick,
enough of it.
It's bye-bye time. I'm like, bye. I was like, I am never going to look back.
Okay. All right.
I'm never going to look back at any of this,
So let me
you got people that you guys call celebrities. They were just people to me. Just, that had to be at a show, doing whatever. And then I left all this. I was happy with it, hanging out with Irene. And all of a sudden the phone rings again. Oh, here we go again. What's up?
Yeah. Okay. There's, I don't know. I'm tempted to go into politics on this discussion, but I'm going to back out.
Let's go politics. I'm curious, because to me, politics is nothing but a scripted movie. So I'm curious of what you got.
Well, I'm still a fan of the challenge, and it is a challenge of building grassroots movements to focus on a specific case which reflects the problem anywhere else you go. There's this woman who was running for state senator in Connecticut, and she also ran for state representative. And she described how she would go from door to door looking for volunteers, and she was making no progress.
Here's the thing that I think about this, Court. When these people say this, and they'll go door to door and they'll talk to you, they'll lie right to your face.
Who?
Any of these politicians, I don't believe any of them. I think they all know at this point it's just a money grab.
Let's try this. So, win or lose, if you're in politics, you're just fundamentally dishonest.
Absolutely. You are a paid liar, and you are good at lying to the public.
Paid by who?
The taxpayers. Who do you think, Court?
All right. No. Let's back this up just a tiny bit. All right. This particular, there are others like her, so she's not the only one. You're aware that Connecticut has a program where if you're running for office and you get a certain amount of donation and a certain number of donors, then you'll get the quote state money to run your campaign.
This? I learned, listen, so I know Amy, her husband's Bob.
Yeah.
For those that are curious.
Yes.
It's Bob Stefanowski. All
sure.
Right.
Right.
I watched it firsthand. What was it, like almost 8 years ago or 7 years ago?
Right. Okay.
And I went and I know what's going on. It's a selection court. It's a selection. It's the whole thing. You could go in there. They own all those voting machines. They never show you. You go in there, you can ask. It's just like right now with these flock cameras, right? And you're like, everyone's yelling, and these politicians don't give a shit because they took the money and they're going to run out of town. It's the same thing with voting. All right. I digress.
Not really. The first problem is you said selection. So you meant the machines, but what we get our candidates is also a selection process in which we do not participate.
A selection, not a election. They give you the illusion that you are voting for your rights. These people are going to take all of your rights away from you. And if you don't see it, especially with all these cameras that are everywhere.
Okay. It's the legislators, first of all, who are the problem in this story. Because they're the ones who are, quote, taking your rights away with the bills they pass. Yes? Wouldn't that be the case?
I feel bad for the future. I feel bad for the people that worked their whole entire lives and they're about to have their entire retirements ripped away.
And how would they be ripped away?
401k plans? Come on. You know what? You're better off. The big scam with that was, here, we'll spend your money better for you than you could do it for yourself, because they dumb the population down to believe that they are too stupid to be able to save or invest or even invest in themselves. So they're like, yeah, I'm going to retire. And some people, they did okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's the higher end of the pyramid. The people down here in the lower end of the pyramid, guess what? Nothing, zero. And when they get ready to retire, they think they got, I got $1 million. Well, $1 million. Well, guess what? They just inflated everything in the world, and your $1 million is worthless now. And we're going to steal everything from you too. That's the way they think, Court.
How
Not
can you
me.
steal- how can you steal
I am
something-
just a messenger.
How can you steal something that's worthless?
I got a bad feeling that this one live stream is going to go viral for whatever crazy reason, but it's okay.
Okay, because it's fun.
Hey, Court,
Yes.
don't worry. I am not suicidal. Ah, there, I said it.
No, you're not going to get any.
I had to do it, Court. I had to do it.
Okay. You and James O'Keefe. Yes, we got it.
Look, they could take everything they want away from me, all they want, and I'm still going to be a happy ass camper out here.
Okay. But this day that we're talking about, I mean, if anything, we should be worrying more about me than you. The, it's a bug up my rear about the election fraud that goes on in this state. And
There's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Court, it's out of our hands. There's nothing you can do about it. It's always going to happen. Anybody that wants to control it is going to control it the way they want. I mean, it's too obvious. You can keep, they want you to talk about this. Why? Because it's a big, gigantic distraction.
well, I'm just going to keep bitching for paper ballots.
You can. And the problem is they're never going to listen. Like in Milford, for example, they're like, well, we hid the mayor, right? And I'm like, this shit started when Tony G was in, not when this guy was in. I know Tony, and I said, Tony, what are you doing? He goes, oh no, they're only putting 4. What? Let me finish my thought before you hunt me.
Oh, wait.
What? Yeah, I know, but I'm just finishing this up.
Wait, are you like down in the basement? Could you keep looking up?
No, Irene's hiding behind a door over there yelling at me.
Okay. Yes.
I told Irene I was going to be in the studio all day today. So she's like, I want some time. I'm olive oil. Come here, olive oil.
Ah, jeez.
If anybody knows what olive oil looks like, that's my wife.
Yes, I know. I remember exactly what olive oil looks
The
like.
one that's in The Shining.
Oh no! Wait, no. The olive oil from Popeye.
Popeye. I know, but Shelley played olive oil with Robin Williams in the Popeye movie.
Yes, I remember.
I know. Just let me finish, and then I'll be in.
You can call
It's been a
it.
long day.
All right.
6
So I really-
hours of mixing that thing. It mixed down. It's all good to go. It's going to the mastering studio, and then it's going to the.
Oh my! What? Oh God!
I know.
Easy.
Hold on.
Wait. Well. So sorry, John. I got. I've been. Yeah. Shirley Duvall.
If you ever watch Popeye and listen to my wife's voice, it's out.
Okay, that's all right. That's funny.
I'm not kidding, Court.
Right. I can believe that. Sure.
Come here.
You have to go back and nudge. How are you going to embarrass her?
Okay, hon. I know. It's not a joke. I do everything for everybody else. You're not.
All right.
How would you? No, I know what you're doing. Hey, this is a perfect example of how the world works.
Kazians. Now he spells it. He went Karazians, and now he spells Kazians. I thought it was Kazarians.
That's all right. John's trying. I give him.
Are you coming inside?
Okay.
Yes, hun. Oh, and I am in the dark. You just shut the light off.
All right. Well, you need some candles then. Don't curse the darkness.
Leave the light on until I finish. I'll be right in.
I don't want the bugs here.
Just close the main door. There's no bugs around me. I'm sitting outside.
I know this is going to sound almost desperate, but you're kind of creating situations where she can get at you. You know, you need a better like shield or bubble or something around you.
Court's going to be my marital advisor.
Well, I mean, if you're sitting in a room where she can turn the light on and off at will, where does that leave you?
Leaves me in the dark, Court.
Yes, it does.
I have so much fun every time I log in on this show.
Well, I guess you could say.
I'm not all hardcore, throw things in your face. I just want every time I log in that, some people get an idea, open your mind. Reality isn't what you think it is.
Yeah.
You might be living in a matrix. You might not. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what this.
Well, so here's the thing. Everything that you're saying can be understood by other people and probably is understood by more, I'm going to say it, conservatives, red-pilled people than you realize. And despite those realizations, despite the red pill revelations, they choose to fight voter fraud, get involved in this crap in education, try to deal with these crazy laws that the legislate. They still,
again, no human has the right to make the laws that they're making within, what did God tell you? God said, as long as you are a good human and you live within moral means, no human has the right to tell you how to live your life.
Where's this?
That's what God said.
Where?
God. You never heard that in your head?
Nope.
You don't have to read it. You don't need to read that in a book called Basic Instructions Before Leaving Life.
Look.
You're talking. Listen. Go die. God will tell you. Right in your face. He goes like this. Rick.
Yes.
I'm pointing at you. I'm hitting you right in the chest.
Yes.
Now I'm sending you back. I'm like, oh, great. I thought I was done down there. No. You need to get my message out. So I'm doing the best I can.
All right. So
I'm not good at it.
All right. Well, then you should be at least as disturbed as I am, because
he told Moses, he goes, I only gave you one. I gave Moses 10. You could do this.
This is interesting because I was trying to work my way over to Moses, and I didn't quite get
Go for it, Court. I digress.
All right. Actually, I was going to go back before Moses, but that was another discussion. But in the case of Moses, what was one of the problems that the poor boy had when he was trying to keep the peace with the people of Israel?
I thought it was Egypt, and I thought he pulled the people out.
Yes, but after he pulled them
from
out,
Egypt, right? And then when he came back, he said, I have these tablets of the laws from God that came straight from God, and he came down. They were all having orgies and shit. Oh, darn it! I'm not supposed to swear.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he did that.
Yeah. He goes, I just saved you. I parted the seas. I did all this for you, and now
yeah, so much for a covenant. Got it. The point I'm trying to get to is that there was always conflict among the people in this Hebrew tribe. We had to create a group of people who would help to resolve these conflicts. They were called judges.
Well, who owns the judges' pockets these days in the United States? You tell me, Court.
It's I think there's a little competition going on for those pockets. Everybody, no, they're not all owned by one person.
This was a fun talk with you tonight.
Yes. Yes.
So,
yeah, go ahead. Anyway, so the point is, I want to go back to the other example. So hieroglyphics. Somebody found this tablet or whatever in Egypt on some temple there, and when they translated it, it described a law case. So we're going back long before Moses, okay? And in this particular story, it was about a person who owned like a little adobe structure. He actually hired somebody, a contractor, to repair a wall, but the wall fell apart. And so now the homeowner wanted to sue the contractor. So this is thousands of years ago, and demand that the contractor fix the wall at his own expense. And the judge in this case ruled in favor of the homeowner. That was thousands of years ago.
That's a good story.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, kind of
So-
sounds like we're
It's a piece of history, all right? And so you look at this and you just, my God, we never learn anything.
well, everything goes full circle, Court.
Well, I don't know about circle. The pattern repeats.
What's the term? You could bring a horse to water if it's thirsty, but it still won't drink.
Yes.
Doesn't that sound exactly like the term you're referring to?
How? I'm just
You bring the horse to drink the water, right?
What water is he supposed
Uses to drink the water. The lawsuit,
Yes.
everything that you said that happened way back when. I also, here's the thing with lawsuits.
Yes.
How many people actually go in and defend themselves?
Not that many, but it happens.
All right.
I did that. Well, actually, I was a plaintiff.
I could, all right. Well, I could definitely see you going in there. I could definitely see myself going in there. I could probably even see Eric going in there. And I could actually see Alan going in there now that I think about it.
Alan, yes, Alan for sure. Absolutely.
And, now I was asked to be on a jury, or not a jury, what do they call it? A jury selection.
Yeah.
And I got there, and, you're signing in. I told the lady, I'm like, look, I'm Ricky from the Seven Seas. And
by the way, the defendant is guilty.
no, I knew the judge.
Oh,
She smiled at me right when I walked, and it was a murder case
oh God.
with I'm not, I'm not allowed to say much more than that,
Okay, I get the idea.
but because I don't know what's going on with that case. But she saw me walk in and she goes, I know why they stuck you up here, because you're getting dismissed right out of the gate. I was like the fourth person called up.
Yeah.
I walked up to they make you go sit next to the judge up in that little witness box, right?
What? You smile at the judge?
Yeah. No, she already, I looked at her. I go, no, that's not Tommy. That's not Tommy's sister. There's no way that's Tommy's sister. Tommy's a blind guy that used to come to my restaurant all the time. He's a YouTube like enigma. All right.
Huh?
And Tommy, yeah, I'll send you. I'll just leave it at Tommy at that point, because I don't think I should say his last name. But I'm looking at her, and this is a murder case, and like we had to listen to a whole lot that was going on, and I'm like, oh, and then I think they had 30 of us all in the room, and they go, is there any reason why you guys can't be on this jury? And I was like the first one that had my hand up. I'm like, yeah, I got to run a restaurant.
Oh, what about knowing the judge?
Well, that played into it, because when they called me up, I was the third one out of the jury room.
Yeah.
They called me up to the stand, and she goes, before I even got up there, she goes, so how long have you owned the restaurant? I said, well, Judge, I didn't own the restaurant. I grew up in the restaurant. And I said, it's been 60. I said, we've owned the restaurant 62 years, but I'm only 58. So I've only been in there 58 years, right?
Oh, geez. Yeah.
And she's laughing. She goes, I know who you are, Ricky. I go. She goes, you know my brother Tommy. She goes, you're automatically dismissed because I know who you are. And in these cases, you're not allowed to, like, I'm not, if you know anybody or anything like that. And she goes, she looks at the, oh yeah, and it was a bad murder case too. It was like one of those highly.
I thought the real reason would be that they know you'd foul up the jury.
No, I actually did do jury duty where I made it onto a case back in the 90s. Yeah, but it was like an insurance job, you know, and it was the whole thing was a rig, you know. You know, I was there for a week and a half, and it was to me it was just a joke. You know, both people were wrong. It had something to do with a intersection in Orange over by Home Depot, and the light being out of order, and they both hit each other, and both of them were suing each other, saying they were all correct. I'm sitting there and I'm listening to this stuff, and then they made me juror number 1, so I had to go out and tell the judge what was going on in the back. Like, what's going on back there, Rick? I'm like, you don't want to know. And this is only an insurance case. I can't even imagine what a murder case would be like, you know.
Oh, I got one even better. Let's say the defendant is Dominion voting machines.
Dominion what?
Voting machines.
Oh, your voting machines from Israel. There you go, John. I said that one to you.
Wait a second.
Yes, they are.
What happened to like Spain and Venezuela and all those other characters?
No, the machines are made from Israel, especially the ones that you said.
Dominion.
Dominion. Yeah. Why do you have voting machines? What did they tell you? The minute you got away from a piece of paper and a pen, that it was going to go downhill really quick. Oh, we're doing it so we could get the vote faster, so you know the results in an instant.
What a lie.
Oh, that's working out for you, America.
Okay, so according to the all-knowing internet, Dominion voting machines are not made in Israel. They're primarily engineered and assembled in North America. That doesn't matter.
Look where the information is being sent, Court, and don't believe everything you find on Google.
Well, it hasn't been just a case. Look, I've been following this election fraud crap for quite some time. And
anything that uses an electronic machine,
yes,
is easily compromised.
All right. How many times?
I'm gonna be honest, you did the music all night. Just want to hang out for a few.
All right, Court, I got 5 seconds.
All right. So the that made me forget what I was going to say. Oh God, it'll hurt. I'll email you about it.
Voting machines. You were on voting machines.
Wireless modems. Did we talk about wireless modems?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. The fact that you
that's the enabling technology. That's how they cheat.
Well, that's why it's called a selection.
Yes, the wireless modem is not supposed to be there, yet it is.
I'm just saying, Court. It's so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why anybody doesn't. I'm coming in, hon. I'm coming in, Court. I gotta.
All right, so Evil Empire, I will have to get back to you on these other things here. I guess we can have a little conversation. Oh, let's see what's the last thing he put here.
What? Yeah, I'll look up. And Irene has shut the lights off. She's like, "Get inside."
Okay, I'm just
teasing about my face if I get close enough.
I had some great Puerto Rican food from downtown Delhi. Puerto Rican food? What? Pollo con arroz? Is that what you had there? Yeah.
Me no hablo español.
Plantain molasses or something? Yeah. Well, we great.
Even though my whole kitchen's Spanish, I speak some Spanish. Oh man, I love my kitchen though. I got the greatest kitchen staff ever. All right, guys.
Good. Tough. All right.
Court, I got to check out Irene's. As you can tell, Irene has shut the light off.
All right.
Thank you for such a wonderful time on this on your stream today, and we'll do it again soon.
Okay. Nighty night. It's called. Yeah.